just for the click. Beautiful setup, so I'm gonna be looking to take a short here in a second. You know what I'm talking about? They ain't gonna spin, boy. We on their head. I've taken one trade so far. I took this long, made 131 on my live account, and then made 530 on my eval. And I'm looking for another trade. I kind of want to take shorts, like just because. First of all, we're in premium, right? And we have not touched any of this liquidity down here yet. So I honestly want to see us come down again and take out all this liquidity down there. So as you can see, we came up way higher. Like after my TP, we came up way higher, but we'll see how we react off of these highs up here. We see a snake in the grass and it's off with his head. No, we're not Adam and Eve. They send a beat me take off on and I'm pulling them in like I'm raking the leaves. They giving me glory, but I don't want it. I had to send it straight up to the king. Alright, so we just came through and tapped this 5-minute fair value gap, but honestly, bro, I don't know if that's enough for me to take longs right here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking for another entry, but like, to be honest, if anything, I'm looking for shorts now that we've got this big old leg up here. I'm looking for shorts like back in the equilibrium of this move.
A few moments later.
All right, basically, this is the trade I'm looking for. I low-key want to see us disrespect this 5-minute fair value gap here and then retest it as an inverse fair value gap. But I'm not taking a trade when we have this fair value gap here. This big old, this fair value gap here, I'm really not too worried about. Just because us disrespecting this one will show a change in 5-minute order flow. You know what I'm saying? But I do not want to take a trade inside of this because we have this 1 minute. We just got this 1 minute displacement up here. So, like, we're starting to kind of see bearish momentum build up a fair value gap on ES. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about taking shorts on this. I kid you not, by the very minute I said that, we get this beautiful setup. So, I'm going to be looking to take a short here in a second. I bet. I took 2 trades today, y'all. So I made about $200 today on my live account, and then on my eval account, I made like a band and some, like a band 20. So all in all, I made about $1,200 today. Took 2 trades today. I hardly ever take 2 trades. In fact, never mind, that's cap. I hardly ever take 2 trades, and so we gonna get into the 2 trades that I took today. So, boom shakalaka. Going into the day, I was low-key bearish, right? I was low-key bearish. I wanted to see, and we're going to use bar replay just for help. I wanted to see us come down, right? We had just... Where's bar replay? Okay, bam. Right, when this 8 o'clock candle was open, we had just taken out this high right here, right? This buy side liquidity right here. Did the same thing on ES. Took out this buy side liquidity right here, right? So I thought this was kind of like our move downwards. I thought we were gonna start coming down because if y'all look, we still had like this 4-hour fair value gap. This is a 4-hour fair value gap. And then these lows down here that we still haven't touched. We haven't touched equilibrium after getting these rocket sized push up. So I wanted to see us come down after taking this buy side liquidity right here. Going into the 15-minute, it's kind of just the same deal, right? We took this high right there. Oh, yeah, market open. Yeah, we are. Took this high right here. And so going into the day, what I wanted to see is we looked good, right? We did initially look good, and I was actually going to take a short, like right at market open. But I decided to be patient. And I decided to be patient because on the 5-minute, we have all this liquidity, right? Just all this liquidity right here. So I didn't enter. I wanted to see if market wanted to possibly come up first and take that out. But that's not what it looked like. Instead, it looked like what we wanted to do was play this 1-hour fair value gap. Hello? Jeez, I clicked it like 8 times. It looked like instead we wanted to play this 1-hour fair value gap. So you see this 8 o'clock wick candle, right? Candle wicks down here, takes out this outside liquidity, respects that. So instead, at about, you'll see. So boom, right? Market open, right at 8:30, we come down, take out that hourly sell side liquidity and this internal sell side liquidity. On the 1 minute, bruh, go to the 1 minute. All right, there we go. On the 1 minute, we disrespect this fair value gap, and that's where I enter my first trade, right? That's where I get in. right about at 22721. That's where I get in. And then I was targeting this 5-minute fair value gap right here. So boom, that was my first trade, y'all. Nice and easy. If I was risking on my, how I want to be trading is how I'm trading my eval account right now. So I made like 530 on that trade, right? And that's how much I want to start making on this live account that I'm on, but I need to get it higher first. And we're slowly getting there. Once we get to about like 1.2, maybe 1.5K, then I'll start adding more size. But I'm gonna just take this one slow, you know, discipline myself. But that was the first trade. Nice and easy. Market open. We sweep that hourly drawn liquidity, respect the fair value gap, right? We see this 5-minute internal displacement right here. And then on the 1 minute, we disrespect order flow. Wow. It was so nice. It was so nice. So now for this second trade, came a little bit later in the day. The second trade came a little bit later in the day. Let's run through it. So after I take that trade, we decide to come up all the way and take out this 5-minute liquidity all the way up there, which is really 15-minute liquidity, right? We come up, boom, take that out. So now I'm kind of, you know, I'm being patient. I'm being really patient because for all that volume, I was like, I don't know what market wants to do here. We saw yesterday's volatility, so I was kind of coming in today with that same type of mentality, like, let's be patient today and not take a stupid trade, you feel me? And so I waited, but here's what happened. We took out this 5-minute liquidity, right? And we had this huge pump with no retracement. None of these 5-minute fair value gaps got tapped, right? Except for that one, and we didn't get any momentum out of it. And that's what really did it for me too. We didn't get any momentum out of this candle, right? We just touched it in, we're just kind of wobbling, we're not getting nothing out. So it's like, all right, maybe we want to come down, right, to take out equilibrium. So being steady on the 5-minute, or not being steady on the 5-minute, sorry. Going into the 1 minute, I'm kind of looking to see if we're getting ready to displace. And here's what I see. This liquidity right here, this internal liquidity gets taken out, right? Boom, that internal liquidity gets taken out. We start disrespecting bullish order flow. Break of structure here. We disrespected this fair value gap there. But I wasn't taking the trade because, first of all, there was no SMT, and there's no way I'm taking a short while market is pumping without an SMT, right? I want to see everything. I want to see higher time frame get taken out. I want to see lower time frame like manipulation leg. And then I want to see us disrespect order flow with an SMT. We didn't have an SMT yet, so I was not looking to take a short. And let me get over here on ES where the SMT was, because we did eventually get it. Okay, here we are. So boom, right? I'm just waiting. I'm being patient. And I did not take this trade. Also, there's two reasons I didn't take this trade. Also, because I didn't want market to treat this 5-minute fair value gap like an inverse fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? I wanted it to run the fair value gap. So I was being cautious. I didn't want market to treat it like an inverse fair value gap. So I was being super patient. And look, here's our SMT divergence. This candlestick does not take out this high, right? But on ES, it did take out the high. So there's our SMT. There's our 5-minute manipulation leg. There's our 1 minute, there's our 1 minute manipulation leg. There's our 1 minute SMT. One more thing I need to see is us disrespect order flow. And what do? We come and we disrespect that order flow right there. You see that? So then, when did I actually enter this trade? I don't know like the exact time I entered this trade. Oh, no. I'm tripping. I entered this trade once we broke structure. I'm tripping. I'm sorry. That's on me. So you see right here, this change in the state. That means it disrespected a series of opposing candles. So these 3 opposing candles, right, disrespected it. I wanted to see us come back up just into that area again just to get a better entry, but I failed. I failed. And then as you can see, I entered in it took like 3 minutes, and we, you know what I'm saying, we got that full TP. So that's how I made another 500 on my eval, and then another How much was this? And then another 147 on my live account. So again, I'm trading my live account like I'm trading the eval. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though my eval is way more risk and it's gonna stay that way, I need to discipline myself and not take stupid TPs. But you can look though. This was a really nice short. You can see we actually came down crazy. Oh, there it is. Yep, we start coming down like crazy. And so anyway, and I'm pretty sure we even come down. Yep, we came all the way down to take out those 4-hour lows. So it was a good trade. Damn, it got darker than a mug in here. The sun got covered. But anyway, those are my 2 trades. That was that. This is this. Christ is Lord. Stay prayed up. Don't lose heart. I'll see y'all folks later. Deuces.